Hmm.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore. Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
What happened to Doc Mitchell's face? I I don't understand the question really.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore. This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. I didn't see him.
Second. Okay, the audio may be fixed now.
Him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it. You take care now.
Keep tutorial. Quick selecting mode for the gun, so nothing really important. 5. Ooh, a Mauser. Nice. Okay, returning to loot the place and make some caps. Knife. Camera. Butterfly stick, paper glove. Let's take some grass. You got the 9mm submachine gun. Some damage, I prefer the Mauser really. Okay, take a look at city. Let me change the rest. Mhm.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
That girl showed you how to aim that pea shooter, huh? Remember the 4 weapon safety rules, and you'll be just... Before you go, take this weapon mod. I don't have any need for it. This is an extended mag...
Okay.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down there. Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast.
Okay, let's install the expander. Nice. Possible. F5 just to pursue. Handle with it.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there?
Let
We
me
got
check
some
on it.
geckos to clear out. Bunch of little
Oh,
monsters is what they are.
Dandy.
Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Let's put the corpse.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
You like that?
Damn, she died. What a shame.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me.
Hey there. Sure.
Economic rifle. Yeah, sure, let's buy it. You can sell the cleaver, knife, throwing knife, and machine gun. Yeah. No, let's keep there. Yeah, sure.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. Oh no. Let's whip my weapon. Nice. Okay, Alexander route on the school, and then the graveyard. Oh yeah, get the mod for the weapon attack. Nice. The Alexander route, and then the graveyard. There's something. Oh, okay, no, nothing. What shitty. Oh, need a shovel, right. Ooh, a cigarette from the I'm missing something here. Oh. Quick save just to be sure. Let me check status H2O. Okay. 81. If we run for just 5 seconds from 81 it goes up to 97. Okay, 18. 18. What the fuck was that? 16. Oh god. Yeah. Now it's 114. Okay, what can... There is drinkable water nearby. Yeah. Nice.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay, let's return back with that. Well, minus should to charisma. Let me how much I am right now. Fun. Nothing changes.
Hey, kid. True, but bolt-action rifles like that are good for sniping and not much else. Getting yourself a sidearm wouldn't be a bad idea. Rule 1 is to always treat your gun like it's loaded, even if it isn't. Don't wave it around like a jackass. Rule 2 is to always treat your gun like it's loaded, even if it isn't. It's a rule so nice, I said it twice. The third rule is to keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Have I mentioned yet to treat your gun like it's always loaded? Rule 4 is actually a bit different. Be mindful of what's behind your target. Bullets can miss. They can also hit the target dead on and keep on going to hit what's behind them. Think before you shoot. Curious about this little skin condition, huh? I assure you it's probably not contagious. They call me a ghoul, but really, I'm just an ordinary person like you. The only difference being that my skin's sloughed off. No big deal. The world we live in is contaminated with leftover nuclear fallout. Drink unpure water, get irradiated. Eat 200-year-old food, irradiated. If you're lucky, the radiation will just kill you. If you're unlucky, like me, you become a ghoul. I might not look pretty, but radiation doesn't hurt anymore. In fact, it heals me. If I ever get injured, I just roll around in toxic waste. That little perk's come in handy, allowing me to check out pre-war ruins that scavengers can't otherwise touch. Name's Wishman, veteran bounty hunter. Governments and private contractors sometimes need outside help to deal with a problem. If I like the job, I offer them my services. I've been doing this job for 50 years, longer than most. Most bounty hunters die young, but I'm very particular about the jobs I take. Spent my early years as a scavenger, or prospector if you're fancy. I'd go into pre-war ruins and pull out valuable salvage. You learn early on that abandoned ruins are frequently occupied by wild animals, monsters, raiders, slavers, malfunctioning robots. You get plenty of experience fighting hostile assholes, so transitioning to mercenary is actually pretty easy. Just passing through, really. I don't stay in one place for too long. It makes you predictable, easy to ambush. I heard the NCR had some bounty work at their HQ. Figured I'd give it a look, see if I wanted to take it. If not, keep moving. See you around.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
You're looking pretty good for someone who recently got shot in the head. How can I help you? Tim Toolman, traveling tailor. I'm an expert craftsman, specializing in lightweight armors made from animal pelts. The wasteland is a dangerous place, and even a little extra bit of damage mitigation. I'm less of a merchant and more of a craftsman. I offer services, not goods. I come into town every once in a while and skin the dead geckos that are killed by the local hunters. With a bit of turpentine and horse nettle, I can tan these pellets into leather, then sell them to other vendors. I'm like a shitty magician who turns dead animals into caps. But sorry, I wasn't in town when that was happening. Somebody else might know more. I can show you a few tricks if you do something for me first. You see, I haven't met my quota yet this week, and that means I can't eat. If you bring me 10 gecko pelts, I'll show you how to reinforce standard leather armor, which you can buy from most shopkeepers. I recently saw a gaggle of geckos. No, a swarm? A shitload. I saw a shitload of geckos up on the ridge west of town. Might be a good place to look. Great! I'll look forward to tanning those hides. Oh, and if you haven't talked to Sunny Smells yet, be sure to visit her in the saloon for some rifleman training. Good luck!
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you have. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed. Can do. Another satisfied customer. Take it easy.
Okay, what's down? Oh no. Okay. Not very effective, so okay, I may be dead. Until I know, let me see. What? Elevate is fucking dead. now I'm done. Great. Okay. Oh. Okay, he's behind. Okay, last one. Ski. Come on, Gotcha Boy. Well, I win! Unexpected mark.
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here. Heck, I can smell trouble a mile away. I like you, friend. Have I mentioned that? I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all. Well,
Okay, we need to check for the corpus for the side. I think that maybe we already have 10, 12. So I think that now we can go back safely, I hope. Yeah, right now I think that I will end the stream in about 7 minutes. Or maybe even sooner.
Hello again. Oh yeah, oh, that's the stuff. With a bit of horse nettle and turpentine, these babies are gonna tan nicely. Thanks. You fought a green gecko? I've seen them before on a caravan through Utah. Vicious bastards. You don't normally see them around here. I imagine it was a bit tougher than a regular gecko. Here's a few extra caps for the trouble. Yes, here's a guide on how to upgrade leather armor into reinforced armor using ordinary scrap metal. You can make the changes at a workbench. Easy enough, provided you have some experience. Here, take this magazine and read it before sitting down to work. It's got a bunch of tips. It's not exactly a step-by-step guidebook, but it'll inspire some crazy makeshift solutions you wouldn't. Here's a few pieces of scrap to get. Most vendors in the wasteland have a few sets lying around. I've been doing this for so long that I'm flooding the market. I wonder if that's going to cause problems for me in the long term. Oh well, that sounds like a problem for future Tim to deal with. It's me who should be thanking you.
You looking to buy some supply?
Let me check if they... No, nothing, okay. Let's buy some ammo, think I will... 9... 9... And... 22 LR. 150 caps.
Another satisfied customer. Take it.
Okay, I think that now I will layer. Oh, I need 3 more scrap metal. Okay.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yeah.
Give me a shout if you need it.
I need to search for a pearl. Or... No, yeah, I need to search for a pearl. Where I can see it. No, I can't spell it.
Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Go up the path, past...
Strange.
Feeling thirsty?
No, scrap metal. Nothing here. God damn. Detected by who?
Hi there. Sticking around.
Maybe on the back. Nice. Oh, you're losing some karma. Boo-hoo. Okay. And now I've got a reinforced leather armor. And I will conclude here the live or stream. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow maybe. Perhaps. Bye.